600 horsepower of rear-wheel drive American iron, and the cops are already 2 blocks behind. No turbo lag, no hybrid delay, no European complexity. Just displacement, torque, and 60 years of institutional knowledge on how to disappear. The Ford Mustang is the most documented getaway car in American history, not because Hollywood picked it, because it earned it. From the concrete canyons of San Francisco in 1968 to every modern-day highway interception caught on dash cam, the pattern is the same. Mustang appears, Mustang accelerates, Mustang is gone. Tonight, we go past the spec sheet. We are breaking down the engineering, why the Coyote V-eight thrives under sustained abuse, how independent rear suspension changed the physics of real-world escape, and why a black Mustang is, statistically, the hardest thing a police helicopter will ever try to track. This is torque, and this is why the Mustang dominates every getaway. The 5.0-liter Coyote, a V-eight. 4th generation, debuted in the 2024 Mustang, 480 horsepower, 418 pound-feet of torque. But the peak numbers are not the story. The shape of the torque curve is. A turbocharged rival builds boost pressure before it delivers power. There is a gap, a moment of hesitation between input and response. On a racetrack, manageable. On a city street at 2 in the morning, weaving through traffic. That hesitation is the difference between clean and caught. The Coyote is naturally aspirated, dual overhead cams, 32 valves. The torque is there from idle. It does not spool, it does not build, it simply responds. Put your foot down, and the rear tires are already fighting for grip before your brain has finished processing the decision. It also revs hard, 7,500 revolutions per minute. That high ceiling keeps you in the power band longer, with fewer shifts and less time with your hand off the wheel. These motors have been pushed well past 150,000 miles by track enthusiasts running them hard. They do not quit. In a sustained high-speed scenario, reliability is not a question. It is a given. For most of its life, the Mustang had a dirty secret: a live rear axle, solid beam technology, the same basic design you would find on a farm truck. Hit a bump mid-corner, and the whole rear end would skip, upset, and try to swap ends. It was brutal, iconic, and completely inadequate for anything resembling precision at speed. That changed in 2015. Ford brought independent rear suspension to the entire Mustang lineup as standard equipment for the first time. Each rear wheel now moves on its own. A bump on the left side does not upset the right. The car maintains contact with the road, regardless of what the surface throws at it. Real roads are cracked, patched, and unpredictable. In the old Mustang, that was a liability. In the modern car, it is just noise. Then there is MagneRide, the adaptive damping system available on the Performance Pack and Dark Horse trims. The shock absorber fluid is infused with microscopic iron particles. Apply an electromagnetic field, and those particles lock together instantly, stiffening the damper. Remove the field, they separate, and the damper softens. The system reads the road 1,000 times every second and adjusts accordingly. What that means at 100 miles per hour on a highway interchange, the suspension has already responded to a surface change before your nervous system has even registered it. The car stays flat, planted, and composed. You are not wrestling a muscle car. You are operating something that thinks faster than you do. Top speed means nothing if the car goes into limp mode 8 minutes in. Police interceptors are purpose-built for sustained high-output operation. Heavy-duty cooling systems, reinforced transmissions, engine management, calibrated specifically for extended pursuit cycles. They are engineered to chase. And most civilian performance cars, no matter how fast they look on paper, are not engineered to be chased. The Mustang Performance Pack is the exception. Ford fitted these cars with a heavy-duty radiator, an auxiliary engine oil cooler, and a dedicated cooler for the 10-speed automatic transmission. When the engine management system is under hard load, it does not pull power to protect temperatures. It simply runs. Full output, sustained. The brakes back that up. Six-piston Brembo front calipers with slotted rotors vent heat fast enough to handle repeated late braking maneuvers without fade. A standard performance sedan fades after 3 or 4 hard stops. The Mustang Performance Pack does not. The combination of a motor that refuses to overheat and brakes that refuse to fade is rarer than any horsepower figure on the sticker. The Mustang's cultural footprint is enormous, more Hollywood appearances than any other American performance car. But that fame carries a tactical dimension most people overlook. Recognition cuts both ways. A bright yellow Lamborghini is a target. Every camera on the freeway turns. Every witness remembers exactly what they saw. Every helicopter operator has a visual lock the moment it appears. There is no blending in. There is only being seen. A midnight black Mustang disappears. There are over 500,000 Mustangs currently registered in the United States. On any Los Angeles freeway at 11 at night, there are dozens of them in every mile. They are the American performance baseline, fast enough to turn heads, common enough to be ignored. The moment one drops to legal speed and merges into traffic, it stops existing as a target. It becomes just another car. That anonymity, in the context of any sustained pursuit scenario, is worth more than 200 extra horsepower. You can outrun a helicopter for 30 seconds. You cannot hide from one for 30 minutes, unless you look like everyone else. The last piece of the equation is the 10-speed automatic gearbox, co-developed by Ford and General Motors, and one of the most sophisticated torque converter automatics currently in production. 10 closely stacked gear ratios mean the Coyote almost never leaves its power band. Every upshift, every downshift, the engine stays where it makes real power. In sport and track modes, the gearbox becomes invisible. It simply puts power to the pavement. If you want full control, the 6-speed manual with rev matching is still there. Your gear, your moment, nothing in between. So, why does the Mustang dominate? It is never one thing. It is the Coyote's instant torque that responds before you finish the thought. It is the independent rear suspension, keeping the car planted on roads that would unsettle anything else. It is MagneRide adjusting 1,000 times a second, so the chassis thinks faster than the driver. It is the cooling systems that refuse to limp. It is the Brembos that refuse to fade. And it is the 500,000 identical cars already on American roads, hiding in plain sight, waiting for the moment they are needed. The Mustang was not built to look fast. It was built to stay fast, longer, harder, and further than anything trying to keep pace with it. That is the difference. That is why, for 60 years, it has dominated every getaway it has ever been part of. This is torque. We go past the spec sheet, into the engineering and the physics behind the machines that rule the asphalt. If this is the kind of content you came here for, hit subscribe and drop a comment below. Mustang or Challenger for a cross-country run. Not which one looks better in your driveway, which one actually wins. I read every single one. Until next time, keep the revs up.